Dear friends, in class 7 we are studying fifth lesson lines and angles, and in exercise 5.1 we have 8 questions. An angle is greater than 45 degrees. One of the angle is greater than 45 degrees. Is its complementary angle greater than 45 degree or equal to 45 degree or less than 45 degrees? This is the question asked. Now let us try to understand. Complementary angles means their sum is 90 degrees. That is, you can say that these angles are complementary angles. So if one is 45, then other is also 45 degrees. It means their sum will be 90 degrees. So you can see here, that is, two angles are complementary if their measure is 90 degrees. We asked an angle is greater than 45 degrees. If you increase this angle, if you increase this, it will become 46, 47, 48, 49, and if you want the sum to be 90 degrees, then this angle must decrease. Please note, if this ray is moved this side, you will notice that angle decreases. So if 45 degrees increases, this angle decreases. So the other angle will always be less than 45 degrees. So see, an angle is greater than 45 degrees. If one of the angle is greater than 45 degrees, its complementary angle is greater than 45 degree or equal to 45 degree. It is not possible that it will be greater than 45 degrees. It is not possible that it is equal to 45 degrees, but it will always be less than 45 degrees. So we can say that if an angle is, if an angle is, if an angle is, if an angle is greater than, if angle is greater than 45 degrees, greater than 45 degrees, then its complementary angle is, its complementary angle, its complementary angle is always less than, is always less than, is always less than 45 degrees. It will be always less than 45 degrees. Dear friends, we have the next question. In exercise 5.1, we have 9th question. In the adjoining figure, please look at the figure. Here line AB intersects line CD and OE is the ray starting from the intersection point. And we are given angle AOC is angle 1, angle COE is angle 2, angle BOE is angle 3, angle BOD is angle 4, angle AOD is angle 5. Now we are asked the question, is angle 1 adjacent to angle 2? Please note, here angle 1 and angle 2, these are angle 1 and angle 2. Angle 1 and angle 2 have one common ray and uncommon arms. These uncommon arms OA and OE are on opposite side of the common arm. So angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent angles. So here we can say that angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent angles. Are adjacent angles. Reason is they have common arm and uncommon arms are on opposite sides of the common arm. Then second is angle AOC. Angle AOC is this angle. Angle AOC is angle AOC adjacent to angle AOE. AOE is this angle. Please note. AOC and AOE have a common arm OA, but the uncommon arms are on the same side of the common arm. Therefore, these angles are not the adjacent angles. So, angle AOC is not adjacent to, is not adjacent to, not adjacent to angle AOE. Then we have the third question. Do angle COE is this angle. Angle COE is this angle. And do angle COE and angle EOD. EOD is this angle. COE and EOD form a linear pair. Please note, for a linear pair, two uncommon arms must be opposite rays. This is angle COE and EOD. This is angle EOD. That is EOD and COE. Please note, they do have one common arm, and uncommon arms form opposite rays. So they do form a linear pair. Therefore, we can say that angle COE and angle EOD form a linear pair. Form a linear pair. Then next question is, are angle BOD, try to understand, angle BOD is fourth angle. Angle BOD and angle DOA, this angle 4 and 5, supplementary. We again, please note, for understanding, they do form a linear pair as well. This is BOD angle and AOD is this angle. BOD and DOA. BOD and DOA is this angle. Please note, this is a common arm and uncommon arms form the opposite rays. So if they form opposite rays, means they form a linear pair, and we know that angles in linear pair are always supplementary. So we can say that angle BOD and angle DOA are supplementary. Next question is angle 1 vertically opposite to angle 4? Please note, we have studied vertically opposite angles are formed by intersection of the two lines. So these two lines intersect and we get angle 1 and angle 4. So angle 1 and angle 4 are vertically opposite to each other. Angle 1 is vertically opposite to angle 4. Then last question is, what is the vertically opposite angle of angle 5? For angle 5, this is angle 5. Now for angle 5, this total angle is vertically opposite. Total angle is angle BOC. So for angle 5 we have, what is the vertically opposite angle of angle 5? So angle BOC is the vertically opposite angle of angle 5. This is the solution. Dear friends, we have next question, 10th question. Indicate which pairs of angles are vertically opposite angles and linear pairs in the given figure. Now see, vertically opposite angles. We have already studied when two lines intersect, then vertically opposite angles are 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So when two lines intersect, we get the vertically opposite angles. They have only common point. Now here, vertically opposite angles. So please note, this is a ray. So it has to do nothing with the angle, vertically opposite angle. So these are the two lines actually intersecting. So hence, vertically opposite angles are 1 and 4. So vertically opposite angles are vertically opposite angles are angle 1 and angle 4. That is, these two are vertically opposite. Then you will notice that this 2 plus 3 is vertically opposite to angle 5. So angle 5 and angle 2 plus angle 3 together, angle 2 plus 3 and angle 5 are vertically opposite angles. Now let us study which are the linear pairs. We already know angles, adjacent angles with uncommon arms as opposite rays. So these are uncommon arms which are opposite rays, and this is a common arm to both the angles. Then we call such angles as linear pair. Now see, if you consider this 1 and 5, they have common arm and uncommon arms form a line, opposite rays. So angles in linear pair. Angles in linear pair. Angles in linear pair are angle 1 and angle 5. Then if you take this, you will notice 5 and 4. This is common arm and uncommon arms are opposite rays. So angle 4 and angle 5 also forms the linear pair. Now if you take this, I have not drawn this third angle. So I am taking this angle as 2 plus 3 and angle 1. You will notice this is a common arm and uncommon arms are opposite rays. So angle 1 and angle 2 plus angle 3. This is together. So they also form a linear pair. Then if you take you will notice 4 plus 3 together and 2 separate. Here this is the common arm and uncommon arms are opposite rays. So angle 2 and angle 3 plus angle 4 also form a linear pair. You can take another also. If you take this, that is angle 4 and 2 plus 3 together, then also you will notice that this angle, this is a common arm and uncommon arms are opposite rays. So they also form angles in linear pair. So we can say angle 4 and angle 2 plus angle 3. This together form angles in linear pair.